What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to the zone. Well, sort of. Welcome back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R's hideout. And I guess we're basically getting straight out of here. We came here last time to figure out some weird messages and visit the doc, who said some strange stuff to us about recognizing us, and he basically called us S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which is an interesting one. But hey, we're down in Agroprom, and I want to go and visit the Anomal Engine one more time before we get out of here. It's still on the map, so we haven't really done it yet. And that's because I need to set off an electric artifact around that. And then I'm not even sure where next. Potentially through the army warehouses, because we've kind of wrapped up a lot of the rest of the stuff. So yeah, it may well be through army warehouses, see what's going on here, see if I can make friends with the Freedom, and up towards Red Forest. Blimey hell. Some progress being made, no less. But before we get anywhere with that, let me get the hell out of here. It's quite amusing when I loaded the save game, this tunnel exploded. Because, yes, stalker scripting. Gonna fall down here? No. Am I gonna get ambushed by bloodsuckers? Probably. Surely they can't have respawned yet, right? I know they do respawn, they're a bit shitheady like that, but they can't be there yet. Did I have a... Yes, I do. We got a sparkler and a flash with me. Good. I'm gonna need that. Wouldn't mind kind of getting out of Freaky Place, honestly. Okay, so this is the bit, isn't the bit? This is right. We need to go into the PDA and just double check this because we know there's something upstairs, but it's in the diary. Agroprom, personal notes, we got anything? Somewhere around we had some notes about the Anomal Engine, and I can't remember where because it showed us a picture. But it's clearly not written this in any... Yeah, here's the meeting with the doctor. I do have two, so I can get away with using one down here if I want to. It's just, I would have preferred to not potentially waste one. Aha! Yuri the Digger's PDA. Incredibly, this thing continues to hum as if in perfect working order. It seems that it's a perpetual motion machine, but it barely hums. Now, if I give it extra power, then the fan and the duct it's connecting to can blow a great deal more. So it is this, and it is here. Because like that shot's taken from like this angle, I think. Yeah, with those ropes in the background. So yeah, it's definitely this bit. So let's put the flash in my hands and see what happens if I use it. What are you doing with it? You're moving your hands around. It's a bit weird. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's certainly done something. Because there's a whole bunch of artifacts that have just popped up here. Plasma cactus. Ooh. Is that it? No, I don't want this in my hands, thanks. Let's have our MP5 back. So this is another plasma cactus. These things are just amazing. We got our TDW we got last time. What else did it give us? Less interesting, the rest of the stuff. Slugs and stone blood. So there's the vents, and it goes along, and it blew them out of that hole, basically. Is that one stuck up there? Yes, it is. I guess that's it. Yeah, the Anomal Engine has disappeared from the map, so yeah, free plasma cactus. Yeah, I'm quite pleased I got that first shot, rather than derping around and reloading and all the other rubbish. Sure, let's get out of here, and if we're... believe we're at about the right time, that if I hang around upstairs I might be able to get some more free artifacts as well. Because I think upstairs is where, if you're around at midnight, it gives you goodies. It's all nice and quiet, except for the constant incessant beeping. Can tell I've been here. So yes, it was up here, and this place, like, at midnight, for some reason or another, just disgorges a whole bunch of artifacts for you. Worth hanging around? Possibly. It's just a quick wait. There's nothing actually down there at the moment. Can we... Will it let us rest here? Till just gone midnight? Oh god. Yeah, I think you need your TV fixed. That doesn't look like it's working right. This may well only do this thing once. Oh, radiated sausage. Yeah, this may well only disgorge artifacts once. It's done it once for us already, so that may be the one and only chance we get. Have a quick look up here. It has gone midnight, so this is when I understand it to do its thing. Nothing. Oh well, I'm not going to hang around too long for this. As I said, it was a bunch of electric artifacts that technically we've already got. Suspect it only happens once, otherwise you just come and farm this place over and over again, wouldn't you? You're like, well, if I need money, we'll just go to the Anomal Engine, Anomal Engine place and grab the artifacts. Alright, now I've got to run back to Yantar? It's a bit debatable where I go now. Via Yantar is an option, certainly. I need to get back to the bar, basically. Don't think there's a guide here. I think this is a I think this is a run back to Yantar, because running back to Yantar is the quickest way to find a guide that's going to take me onwards. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm sure it means something. It's night time, full of zombies. Get a zombie trapped in one of those, perhaps? Or you can go out the back. That's the direction we actually want to go in, so... Bye. We're off this way. This is kinda dark, but no worries. Good for spotting things like what's up ahead over there. Glowing in the distance. Not much else. Got the stamina with this suit on to run as well. Wow. Yeah, it's probably time we stopped using the vehicle so much, isn't it? I've got such good carry weight now. And when I'm not completely loaded up, can run for days. It's probably a bit safer, if nothing else. Hello. Nope. And the way across is over here. Wow, that was actually quite a lot closer than I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a bit of a trek across the wilds up here, but nope, not too bad. Anything interesting showing up? Something trying to kill you as you exit? Aside from that, not really. What on earth is going on over there? There's tons of weird noises. It's fine. Is this place normally lit up that bright? I swear this looks a bit different. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. There's weird effects going off on the ground all over the place. Let's try and avoid running into any of those, shall we? Not get too distracted by what it looks like. It's like the trails of the artifacts. It's like they leave these little dust trails when they're rolling around, and can't help but think it looked a lot like those. I wonder if this guy's got a new bioradar thing for us. Be kind of nice. Oh, hello. Been fighting burrows, have we? Things have got hot around here while I was gone. Whoa, and also that's loud. Oh god, you just lobbed a grenade. I'll leave you guys to that. We're going inside. Probably with a weapon away as well, shall we? Alright, dude. Trade, look for bioradar bits. There's not really much we want to do with this guy, is there? These are just cartridges. You have cat and rodent. Wow. Next level. And I've got my phone on vibrate. Bad YouTuber. It's really not much of interest, is there? I suppose I could drop off back here. Why are we not using the... Or are we using the sky? We are using the sky. It's a plasma jellyfish. We're not. And I've got some bloodsucker tentacles. And a jellyfish. So, slug, you lot. Jellyfish, bloodsucker tentacles. I'm going to keep the other red star on me. Just in case we want to switch around. I know we're using one already, but it can go in that slot if we want to take off our... whatever these things are called, automatic health thingy-jobby majobbies. Those ones. Any special jobs? Moonlight, unique bodies. Who said a man has 5 senses only? Did we... See, we're in good health and physical shape. The point is that our research revealed very interesting facts. The eyes of the creature known as the poltergeist have got to be attentive smell sensors. Means it not only sees with its eyes, but also smells by means of them. In order to transfer this wonderful eye to one of our volunteer... What? We'll create a commotion, but we require a donor organ. Sure. Poltergeist eye? We might even have one. Flesh eye. We don't, do we? There's very little in here that resembles eyeballs. Potatoes? Close. Close, but no cigar. No, we have no poltergeist eyes. Okay, I'm just going to have to try and find one of those then. Roger. Anything else on us I want to ditch before we move on out? Not really. See you, fella. And now, mission-wise. Turn off the brain scorcher, we've got to get Freedom Base. Yeah, anomalous bolts. I've heard there's a really nice reward for finally doing that, so... Find the right person in the zone. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Fifth part of the map. I wonder where that might be. Should be at the army warehouses. Maybe we went to Freedom Base. Alright, so it's definitely army warehouses that we want to end up at. And if I remember rightly, we can't get a car to there because it's on the wrong side of the bar. So, yeah. I guess we're just going for that then. Just double check. We aren't... There's no extra bolts hanging around here. It'd be nice to get that mission done. No bolts. Okay, to the bar then, I think. Where shall we go? Yes, to... I don't... Because he won't be able to take me to... Or he shouldn't be able to take me out there yet, because I haven't been there yet. Nope. Right, bar it is then. 1,000 Rads bar. Let's go. Okay, let's have a quick stop off at the bar, and then also with the geezer in the duty place, see whether he's got anything interesting to say or sell. Mostly after restocking more than anything else. Before we go off on whatever this mission is. Part of me wants to change weapon a bit as well. We do use the same gun constantly. But these kind of for a reason. In that these guns are really good. Oh yes, someone also mentioned in my box I've got a special pistol that is actually for someone at the bar here. So somewhere in here, I think it's this one. It's got to be that Desert Eagle, right? It's for someone at the bar. Yeah, it's not going to be any of these other ones. Okay, so who wanted a pistol? Was it you? Looks like it might be you. Hello. Hey. No, it was not you. Oh, that's Tail. Alright, Tail. You. I'm drunk. They want to keep me out of duty. I failed this task too, you know. But I'm not feeling too good at the moment. You know, yeah. Why so sad? What were you thinking about? Duty of freedom and fighting the army warehouses. Rifles and shotguns blazing from everywhere. One can hear loud and clear the freedom fighters. You got sober very quickly. Freedom fighters shouting, freedom fighters, stand up, attack. Near an old duty veteran, a newbie in a shiny suit. Out of the box, Abacan assault rifle, and with his face in the dirt, says it's time to retreat yet. Are they coming? No, says the veteran calmly, and fires a couple of shots from his rusty RPK. Freedomers quickly throw themselves on the ground. After a few moments of silence again from the freedom side, shouting, freedom fighters, stand up, attack. Now shall we retreat? They will kill us all, cries the newbie. No, says the veteran calmly, and fires a couple of shots from his rusty RPK. Freedomers quickly throw themselves on the ground. After a longer silence, the leader of the freedom squad stands up, all covered with dust and mud. So, what is it now, you bastards? Was it your turn to retreat now, or what? Or not? The veteran pulls out the feeding belt from his rusty RPK and says calmly to the newbie, "Now it is time to retreat." Okay. That's not helpful, dude. You were the one that wanted your family rifle. It's not you. It's not you. No. Alright. Someone did say that there was someone in here who wanted this pistol, but apparently this was not true. Or... Yes, I know I can't go there. Or I'm missing something. I'm going to stop messing around. Pistol, back in the box. Box. Give us any goodies. Not really. We're kind of alright for ammo. I could take a few more sniper rounds perhaps, but yeah. Not a massive deal. Not Sid. What you got for us? Not much. Really not much. Alright, cheers Sid. Next up, go and talk to the other guy. See, I mean, you never know, he might have something interesting. I'm not massively expecting anything, but who knows. And then, I guess we're going to army warehouses at night. This used to be a lot more of a problem. At least now we can actually see. Partly because I spent so long without a flashlight. Because I sold it, because I'm an idiot. Yo dudes, it's me. I doubt the guy in there's got anything more. Though he does have a little blip to tell me he's there, so maybe he does. I think he wants me to bring him something from the Freedom Base, doesn't he? And I need to do that without winding him up. You, sir, are selling a lot less than you normally would. What's happened? Normally you've got like a big selection of attachments and stuff, and today you have nada. Except more cartridges for me meds. That's a bit disappointing. Oh well. See you later. To the army warehouses it is. Now my memory for this bit of the game is very hazy. Partly because I can't remember if Army Warehouses was even in the original Stalker, or whether it was the one that they added in Clear Sky when they were doing all the faction stuff. Clear Sky has got a lot of faction combat things going on that you can interfere with. I say interfere with. You can pick sides and actually influence who owns what bases and things like that. I'm pretty sure that's also in OGSE. It's definitely in Call of Chernobyl, for example, the sort of open world mod for this. But I can't remember much about what goes on in Army Warehouses, aside from I've got a very clear picture of what I believe is the Freedom Base in my mind. Oh wow, I look cool. I've got a proper big bad suit on now. I wonder if I was to ask someone if they want to accompany me this time, they'd be more willing. I seem to remember we got ambushed down here, but there's friendlies to the left, so we're probably okay. Oh, somebody respond, I'm begging you, we need help. People are dying here. We're kicked out of bar and we're in a backyard near block post. Huh. Ambush. These are certainly bushes. Where's the ham? Okay. You're not looking good. You're not looking good. Do you want to have a chat? Is there really someone not afraid to visit us? Who are you? Why are you staying here and not in the bar? Why, aren't you aware? I thought everyone at the bar knew by now. These stalkers are sick. I want to warn you. They are struck down with an unknown infection. Accordingly, there's no vaccine against it. Vaccines have to be used prior to being infected. Just FYI, Doc. It's medicine you're looking for now. If you value your life, you better vacate here as soon as possible so as to avoid getting infected. Okay. Aren't you afraid of getting infected yourself? I'm a scientist. Huh? The life of the scientist doesn't belong to him, it belongs to science. I specialise in microbiology. Study the framework of the mutations of virus and bacteria under the influence of anomalous fields and intense radioactive exposure in the zone. These stalkers are a unique case and they must be studied. In addition, I may be able to help them. And the scientific importance of an accurate observation of the course of the disease and the description of the symptoms cannot be underestimated. Of course, Dr. Gorbovsky yeah, Gorbowski, was more deeply involved in the study of this disease. I was his assistant only, and frankly, I just don't know what to do now. Without the doctor, I doubt my ability to finish the studies, or, well, yes. Big surprise. He was kidnapped by mercenaries. Perhaps they confused him with Professor Sakharov, because there are some similarities between them. Yes, because there's only one model for all these guys, right? Which was abducted 3 days ago, and a ransom note was sent. And asked by the kidnappers is so huge, so I don't know what to do. Had he not been kidnapped, they certainly managed to create a cure. I asked for help with duty because I wasn't allowed through the outpost. They're afraid I'd been infected. These poor men are in a terrible state. They rave about a Klondike of artifacts. I think we were aware of this. Deal with the mercenaries. They look like a team of well-trained professionals. Just give me their coordinates. I'll take a look. Maybe I can come up with something. Yeah, sure we can. Mercenaries are in the ravine. At least that's where the ransom was to be delivered. Clear. Another question. How much time do I have? The patients will last out another 2 days at best. But in any case, good luck. Now, that's not great. So we're on a mission immediately now to find info about Gorovsky. Where is the ravine? Oh God, no, not again. Really? Really, you want me to go back to the Darkscape? You arse. Fine. Again, we got the same old problem as last time. It's like, okay, so we get to the Darkscape just fine. How do we get back from the Darkscape? Especially given that this one's on a blooming timer as well. Go on then. I particularly want to miss out on quests, and they did make a pretty big point of making sure I spotted that one, what with the whole let's shout at you as you try and go to the next area thing. So what do? Down to Darkscape. Again, it's the same old problem. Darkscape's got no... And we get down there, but there's no way of getting back. No sensible way of getting back, except via guide, which, in fact, we're going to the right sort of area too. Okay, that's not so bad. I'd forgotten about him. Assuming he's still there and hasn't moved. Some of the NPCs move around once you trigger their mission parts and so on, so hopefully he's still there. This is blatantly not the quick way. I wonder if this is just a byproduct of the fact that there was very little in the Darkscape because it was an unfinished area. Like, Darkscape wasn't in any of the games because they never finished it. That's why one of the reasons why it feels so barren, I think. I wonder if this was just like, oh, that place has not got much in it. Let's stick everything down there. Come on in. Where can we guide me? To the Darkscape, please. Gas station, Hunter House, room, billiards, farm camp. Farm camp sounds decent. Hunter House also sounds decent. So the Hunter House has got to be the old geezer, right? Let's find out. Let's go. Yeah, this is where his dog was. Cool. Because that's perfect, because that brings us... You center on me, please. Yeah, real close to where we're headed. Just need to head south. Sweet. Save and south. Looks kind of... That doesn't look kind of southish. It doesn't look southish at all. Of all the things you've got on your screen, the one thing you don't have is a compass. Oh, yes, you do. Just down in the right corner. Red is north. Yeah, look at this place. It's just... There's nothing here. Very yawn. Night vision? Yeah, go on then. Go on then. So, ravine, nasty group of mercenaries. Can hear screaming in the distance, that's always good. And it's kind of dead ahead over there. Have to be a pretty nasty group of mercenaries at this point. Not fairly decent at killing the dudes. It's just the muties that are scary now. He says. He's about to walk into some massive ambush and get my ass kicked. I know it's coming. Over the edge of this. This would be the ambush spot, up on the edge here. Oh, there's a little house down there. Okay, yeah, I remember this area. We drove through this at one point. And I seem to remember getting attacked by dudes, although there was only a couple of them. So I don't think it was anything to do with this quest. Where are you, muties? I heard you. Old bio radar says nothing much is happening. Hello. You're friendlies. It's interesting. Stalker, proceed slowly with weapon strap. If you're cool, we can talk. Okay. I'm proceeding slowly. My weapon is strapped. Well, strapped. Slung, I think, is probably the word. But hey, I got it. Hello. Oh, you're pointing the wrong way. In fact, you're all pointing the wrong way. Good job, guys. Good job.
Что нужно, сталкер?
Let's have a chat. What you got to say for yourself? Hang on. You got any loot? It's a bad start. Bad start, friend. What you got to say for yourself? What are you doing here, tramp? If I was you, I'd get out of here as soon as possible and clean up some affairs. Oh, okay. The hell, speak up. You are holding a scientist, Dr. Gorbovsky. I mean, men took him a few days ago. Come here. That old man, he's been nothing but trouble. Seems to me that his colleagues are not going to pay the ransom and have sent you here to beg for his release. Am I right? Scientists are in serious financial trouble and the situation threatens a serious scandal at the international level. That doesn't sound it. Sure. You make me laugh. And what country will impose an ultimatum? In my detachment, I have guys from 4 countries. Will they declare war on all 4 of them? What do you want for him other than the money you've already asked for? Have you been in the zone for a long time? Yes. Have you dealt with the military? Why? You can help us right now. If you work for me and all goes well, you'll get your 4-eyed professor back. That way nobody will have to pay. What do you want? Sitting here on our bum for the fun of it, we have a contract to capture an army officer who's serving here in the zone. According to the agreement, you must be taken alive and very quickly. Oh, God. It's very urgently needed by some people. We know that we'll be driving past soon in a van with 3 military bodyguards. It's necessary to stop the van, eliminate the guards, and grab the officer alive and unharmed, if possible. All clear. Guys have laid dynamite on the road. And the van with the colonel is near us. You will have to detonate the charges so that the explosion doesn't damage the car but compels the driver to pull up by the roadside. And then we'll give you smoke cover. I'll give you a signal when to detonate the dynamite. Remember, we need the colonel alive. Oh, good. This is going to be a mess of biblical proportions. Oh, interesting. So it works like that. Good to know. If you shape it like a thing that goes in your hand, expect people to try and put it in their hands. One more time. Probably fine. Oh, hello. Wonder if up there's a half decent spot. Car is coming. Prepare yourself. It is, yes. Not in a very straight line either. But the bomb. I did. Guards are coming. 3 men. Shoot it. Well, I've killed 2. Where's number 3? Ah, they aren't all dead. Capture the officer. Huh. You motherfucker, what do you think you're doing? Do you know who I am or what could happen to you? Shut your mouth and put your hands behind your head. Quickly move to that barn and sit there quietly. How are these guys' corpses already empty? Were they unarmed? It was a bit harsh. In before this is the first half, and then these guys have screwed something up, and yeah. Yep. Got him. What's the deal? Well, is it done? Wait a moment. Apparently it's not over yet. It's necessary to wait a bit to ensure that no one is coming to his aid. Okay. That's a tank. That's a tank. Get RPG in barn corner and wipe out APC fast. You could have told me that before it shot me. Get in the place. Right, there's an RPG apparently. You've hidden it well. RPG in barn corner. Yeah, wherever it is, it's not here yet. Unless it's... Nope. No, it is not here yet. Yeah, sorry. Yes, okay. RPG. There is no RPG in here. You are patently lying to me. Oh no, there it is. It was in the corner I was standing next to, the one that I got insta-killed in the first time. God. Come on. Why have we let him keep a bayonet? It's not a good call. Alright. Well, is it done? See you. Right. Save here so I don't have to wait for him. This is the corner it's going to appear in. Good old Stalker, eh? Learn by doing. There's the tank. Hello, tank. Give me RPG. Give. Anytime you like. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So it's going to take both rockets. It does explain why they gave you two, I suppose. Come on. Save again, why not? At least it'll be vaguely close this time. Made a lot easier by the fact that in order to crouch properly in this, you have to hold both shift and control, because of course we need two different levels of crouch. Well, I got it that time. That's helpful. So when you start, it isn't even moving. Have I bugged this? I think I've managed to bug this bit of the quest. Well, if I talk to you again. Nope. Yep, straight up bugged this bit of the quest. What if I shoot the APC? Absolutely nothing. Do I have a save at a sensible time? Probably not. Ooh. Now I've bugged it in a much more positive fashion. They're both over there. So let's start off by taking out his friends. Pretty rubbish shooting, but it's a fair distance off. Same reason I don't really want to fire the RPG from this distance if I can avoid it. I don't fired one of these things this sort of distance. Okay. Mayday, the military are keeping us down in Agropom's main building. Now what's happening? The thing's still looking at me. Got huge problems, extremely huge. I'm the garbage at the duty checkpoint, and if there's no one nearby, I'll leave very soon. Help me, people. What on earth is... Ow! What just blew up back there? I guess that's the tank shooting things, right? Alright, before I shoot this and screw it up, let's save. Alright, it looks like the range on this is pretty much as you'd expect. It doesn't... Stop it. I just want to finish this thing. Right, I did not hit this tree because I fired the first rocket from here. That was it shooting at me, right? Pretty sure it was. And that didn't kill it? Oh god. Apparently not. You're not going to have given me more stuff in here either, are you? More rockets. That was it. I had 2. Yep. So I'm going to try and get closer instead and see if that helps. Make sure I'm hitting. Probably get shot for good measure. That definitely hit it. As did that. Have I bugged the trigger for it dying? It's definitely still alive, and wow, that's an effective gun. Well, I can get a lot closer than I thought. do kind of want a tree in between me and it, if possible. Feels slightly safer somehow. Well, that definitely hit it. No question. In the side. Hey, okay. Somehow the first ones didn't trigger its death. Thank God I didn't give up on that. I was thinking about just saying, screw this, it's all a bit bugged since I did that quick save. Okay. These guys drop anything interesting? They were the military after all. Probably all of these, right? Just everyone's got a grozer. Yeah. Yep. Alright, screw it. I'm going back. This episode's been beating me up enough as it is. Let's not hang around there. Let's go and get this mission done. See if we can't make it back to the bar. In before these guys now decide to be like, yeah, thanks for that, and we're going to kill him anyway. And kill you, perhaps, too. It'd be kind of the right thing to do. Here, sign for it. Now I want to know where the doctor is located. Well done, Stalker. I would gladly take you into our guerrilla group. Haha. Now I'll send a message to the men guarding the scientist that will return him to the place from which he was kidnapped. In one piece, hopefully. You suggest I take your word for it. Do you think I would give you the location of this unit? Don't worry, those who know me also know Denard's word is law. So quietly go back to the bar and pick up this doctor. Pray that nothing eats him while he waits for you beside the road. Haha. Yes, funny man, Denard. He gave me some loot. One more thing. Here's a bonus reward from me. Artifacts or whatever you call them. My boys, God bless them, collected a few while we waited for the Colonel. Cheers. Alright. Well, it's done. And off we go again. How much of a run have I got? This is going to go on for ages, isn't it? Even though we're quite near the edge, it's still quite a considerable run to get anywhere. And it's almost exclusively just running around. Killing muties if they decide to have a go. I see you over there. Shame you're not a poltergeist. And I definitely would. But no, you're silly, weird, small-legged dog beast. Hey. I assume they have a name. I think those are all the pseudo-dogs, actually. And that's why you can't get rid of the Saiga. It's too effective for popping muties in the face. Kitty over there. I wonder, do we skip this bit as far as the playback is concerned and I just go fast speed all the way back? Because this is quite a run and, well, I'm pretty decent at jabbering rubbish. As you know, there are limits. There are limits. Why are all of my food irradiated? Where have I been? I've been somewhere I shouldn't be. Yep, let's do it. Fast speed mode, unless something appears to actually make this worth showing. Because otherwise I'm just running in a straight line for ages. fairly uneventful. Look at the amount of corpses on the map here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you shooting at me? Why is there a bandit in there with them? Why are there multiple bandits in here with them that they're not wanting to fight? That's a bit strange. Hey! What the hell's wrong with these dudes? Guide, help. Where can you guide me? Oh. Yes. Before something weird happens. And I kill you by mistake or something. What on earth? So apparently he's friendly with people that I'm not. I am. I did piss off the loner faction, to be fair. That's probably part of it. But hey, we're out. And it was relatively uneventful up until that point. Stomach growling. Time for some food. Probably time to call this episode as well, given that once again it's going to have taken a lot longer than you guys saw. Various bugs and other weird problems. Alright, let's go see if this scientist's back here. Looks like he's down there. Guess we'll finish up this little bit of mission first. Let my gear get a bit beaten up in that fight with the bandit there. Hopefully it's not too expensive to repair. Not Sid. Come here. I want to find out something. Repairing things. Showing. With XO 180 repair part. That's not too bad. Yes, I can take the exosuit off to save a bit of cash. Yes, I am lazy. So I could reconcile relations. 40k. Sure. We'll do that. It's not that much cash and hopefully stop events like we just had from happening again. Nothing exciting in there. Right, are we... We should have a scientist, surely. Buy some information. See information about S.T.A.L.K.E.R's group for virtually nothing. Go on then. It's located by the aggress... You're useless. We've been there already. Alright, so actually, while it says this is where he was going to drop the scientist, I guess the scientist has since... Find doctor, unknown. Okay, so there is something here. I just need to go and actually run to the right place. That might be helpful. Which is not that way. Well, actually, there is a way out the back here. Maybe I will go this way. Or is then... Okay, there's not a way out the back here. Could have sworn there was a way through there. Or is it when you come through here, you go left instead? Yeah, it's probably that, isn't it? There's some weird... There's a lot more buildings around this area than I normally go in. Like, nothing's in it. Be a cool I say PvP map, you know what I mean? Cool FPS like multiplayer map to play on. So much stuff and verticality in this map, and it's sort of a loop as well with a shortcut through the middle. It kind of works. So where am I at? I've gone the wrong way. I think the signal was out here. Yeah, unknown SOS signal, which I think is what we're headed for. This is where they kidnapped him from. In theory. Oh, the doctor was released here. There you go. Just being blind. Actually look at the map properly, Wasted. You might find it works a bit better. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Going back to that place where, like, every time we've been there we get ambushed. So, want to bet that we get ambushed again? Those guys are still alive. That's a good start. Do a little save. Anything on the bio radar? No. Be nice if that would give away when you're about to get ambushed, but it doesn't. They let you out right next to an anomaly. That's not very nice, is it? Alright, dude. I beg you, just keep quiet. What's the matter? Shush quiet, please, otherwise it will hear us. When you go back to Malyshev instead of sitting here. It's on my way back to the poor sick fellows, but some animal picked up my scent. Decided to hide here and wait. Maybe it'll go away finally. Hardly. Well, I'll make it go away. Alright. What is this going to be? Is it just a bloodsucker? I wasn't actually, when you said animal, expecting bloodsucker, but hey. Is that the one? I took care of the bloodsucker. Care to go now? So it was a bloodsucker. Make sure to make a record in my diary about the peculiar sounds those emit while hunting. Yes, of course. Let's get to the sick right now. I hope they're still alive. You talk about... Go on then. He's going to run as well. I did see an artifact down that direction, but we'll grab that on our way out next time. Come on then, scientist dude. Do you look like Sakharov? I didn't think to check. Yeah, not that much. Or that, or I'm misremembering what that guy looks like. No, you don't look that much like him.
Не стреляйте, пожалуйста.
Right. Give me something good. Look. Fort Science, dude. Well, how are you doing here? Excellent. Now the doctor's here. We're definitely to find a vaccine and overcome the disease. It's extremely important. Glad that... Okay. Bye. Doctor, what is your diagnosis? Well, I think it makes sense to share some thoughts with you. First of all, I want to note that, on the basis of my observations, we can conclude that the infection is not transmitted from person to person. It's not airborne, at least. That is, we have practically nothing to fear. I found this out before I was kidnapped by the mercenary, so then why such a fuss? This doesn't make the situation less critical. I have every reason to believe the first victim came in contact with a certain anomalous body, which is an artifact or something like that. Okay. I suppose their assistant, the rookie who protects us. What he said confirmed my long-standing suspicion of the existence of an artifact hive. For your understanding, we are dealing with an artifact that serves as an incubator and consequently a breeding ground for harmful microorganisms that are likely to mutate and are capable of causing a certain number of dangerous diseases to humans. A long time ago, I put forward a theory of the existence of such an artifact based on the analysis of various artifacts that impact on the development of strains of some... Wow, an artifact. Hopefully, if it exists, it's the only one. Yes. I hope so, too. Actually, it's indirectly evidenced by the absence of reported epidemics amongst stalkers. Dysentery doesn't count. However, it needs to be changed. Definitely prove my theory, I need to find the artifact and study it. What about the patients? The drugs that will hinder the development of the disease? If we can manufacture the vaccine, we have this hive artifact, you understand? Sure. Start by talking to the man that dragged those guys here. You must know where to find this artifact. They came here without it already. There's something about a criminal at the garbage. Try to find out where to look for him. And oh, God, we're all over the place. You also need a protective suit and a special container. As soon as you find the artifact, place it in the container immediately and bring it to me. I'll have everything ready to research it. But don't try to handle the artifact without a protective suit, marked one. It will most certainly end badly for you. Be sure to wear the suit before you pick the hive up. And don't remove the suit until you bring me the artifact. I'm not quite sure of the integrity of the container. Ooh, yeah, sounds great, mate. Sounds great. Did you give me a suit? Thank you. That's the least kind of you to give me a suit, give me the container. So now I need to find the beehive artifact. The beehive artifact's in the Dark Valley. Well, I guess what we're now doing next time. Dark Valley's not too bad, because Dark Valley I can get a vehicle. There's all this tons still parked around down there. So that could be worse. So hey, while I run back into the bar, because we're evidently going to be doing another guide-based travel at the start of the next episode, I'll say thanks a lot for watching, guys. Can't say we got a massive amount done today. I mean, we cleared up Agripom completely, but we have been chasing around... Why is it always this spot that it lags at? We have been chasing around like scientist missions a ton recently. It's like, and so much going back and forth that it seems to be we get like one mission, one quest, or whatever you want to call them, done per episode. But hey, they are going to be done soon. We are getting closer and closer to the army warehouses, and to be honest, closer and closer towards where the storyline starts to sort of coalesce together and you start to get a bit more of an idea of what the hell's going on as we head towards what you guys have already probably figured out is where the end of the game will be, which is at Chernobyl itself. So yeah, I think this ought to do. So a quick look at the map. Yeah, because we are currently at Dark Valley, and not Dark Valley, we're currently at the bar. But if you assume that we've basically done all the areas we've got here now, except for a couple of quests left for these scientists, then you've got Dead City, Army Warehouses, Red Forest, Pripyat, and finally, well, we did notice there's generators last time as well, but still. But I can also tell you some of these maps, like Pripyat, it's big, but it's a relatively quick map because it's a city one. And so things are more linear, less open-worldy. I don't want to say too much. In Red Forest, I will tell you that we don't spend very long in the Red Forest. Out of choice. Screw the Red Forest. So cheers for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this one, please hit that like button. If you didn't, dislike button's right next door. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll catch you for the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.